Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Oh my god, okay, it is officially about time that I actually make a park. Oh my god, okay, I have been trying to figure out how to do this park for like probably like a good 2 or 3 weeks. Like, I have been trying to figure it out. I have a paper here and I can show you guys what I did, but I had a paper and I was like sitting there at work and I'm like trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, if I have a park, can I make a slide? Is there only 3 colors? Like, I don't know what to do. And yeah, in fact, there was only 3 colors. It was like red, yellow, and then like this blue color with all the animals on it, because it's like the tubes for the dogs, like when they train and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, we'll use it. It looks a little bit funny, but like, let's not look too much into it, okay, girl? Okay. But yeah, you guys, I love this park. I think it was fun. It was definitely hard to do because I was having such a hard time with the actual like size of the lot, if that makes any sense, because almost all the lots in this brand new world are all 30 by 20, and my vision is never 30 by 20. Y'all know that, okay? For the people who have been here for a hot minute, y'all know that I am comfortable with like 64 by 64s and 40 by 50s and 50 by 50, and I think this one is 40 by 50, so it's definitely me, but it's definitely like your Sims can play on it, so like it's fine, right? And you know, okay, so we got somewhere for your kids and like teenagers, and then we also got a place for like your toddlers. So we kind of have like the best for both worlds. And if you're not coming to play on the park, even though why wouldn't you? You can go play for the soccer field that I made on the right side. So it's fun. I love it. I love playing on playgrounds. I don't care how old I am. I love playing on playgrounds. I'm like 22, and if I see a park, I'm like, all right, I'm going. Because like, they're fun. And I think even the other day when my boyfriend, not the other day, I suck at time management, I think like 3 months ago, when my boyfriend came to visit me, we went to like this park and we were playing on it for like a good hour or so, and we're both like in our early 20s, so hey, don't ever tell anyone that you're too old to do any of that, because parks are fun, okay? I loved playing at the park. I hated the like the firefighter slide thing, like that you like the pole that you have to go down, because one time I was younger at my elementary school and I was like playing on the park, and I got up to like this like the fireman's pole, and everybody was going down and my crush was going down, so I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, well now I have to do it because he's there and I just want to like make a good impression, you know, like I am a firefighter, like, ooh, you know. So I went down, my hands started to like slide and I got scared and I fell right in front of him. Like oh, it was so embarrassing because everyone was like laughing at me, but the problem was that I started to cry, and not because he was watching, but it was because midway down I banged my head off the pole. Like, I don't even know how I did it. I think I was looking down, and then as I was looking down I went bing, you know, so it wasn't fun. But you know, parks are cool, except for the one time, oh my god. No, okay, I remember, sorry, I'm all over the place. One time I was actually at like, not one time, I guess, I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. I'm always at the park at school, in elementary school, so you know what, recess, okay? And I was at recess, and there was a girl, and let's call her freaking, I don't know, let's call her Jade. Okay, so Jade was at the park, and I was like sitting here and I'm just like, you know, talking to her or whatever, and she's like on my left, so I can see like this half side of her head, right? Okay. So as she's talking, I kind of like look over to her and I see this bug, okay? Not even like a small bug, not like a fly, not like a mosquito, but like a centipede, okay? Y'all know what those centipedes look like? It was a centipede. And if you don't know what it is, you gotta look it up because I don't have time to put a photo in for you, I'm sorry. But y'all know what a centipede was, or like an earwig or something? Yeah, no, it was an earwig. Okay, look up an earwig if you've never seen one. But there was an earwig in her hair, and it went like in her like hair, and then it went back into her hair. Like it kind of like crawled out for a little bit so I could see it, and then it just like went boop right back into the cave, and I was like, ow, and it was traumatizing. I was so scared. And then I don't even know if I told her. I don't even know if I told her. I don't know if that makes me a bad person. It definitely does. I didn't like her at the time, so like, I don't know if I said anything. But I'm sure I probably did, right? Right? Yeah, I probably did. It's probably not as bad as the time that my friend, actually, again, she wasn't my friend, but she ate a bee, like a bumblebee by accident. I don't know how, but the girl ate like half a bee, and I remember everyone knew her for that because I think she was like, again, on the playground, and she was just like running around, and I think she said that she like had her mouth open, like she was yelling at a guy or something, and then like a bee just like right into her mouth, and she like chomped down and she ate like half of it. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm sorry, but that it happened, and that was the thing that had happened, and it was really gross. And I don't think I've ever done anything like that. I remember when I was a kid, I had like a bath one time, and there were 2 earwigs in my bathtub. So now every time that I have a bath, I have to look. Like I have to look, you know? It is just a fear of mine. And I just don't want it to be in my brain. So like I have to, like I haven't thought about it in a really long time. And now I take baths all the time, and I'm gonna think about it. And I'm sorry if I make you think about it now, but trust me, my house at the time, like, it was bound to happen, you know. But like, we're fine. But it has just been, it's so gross. And I think, you know what? Looking back, I have had so many head injuries on a playground. It is not even funny. Like, I think the entire time that I'm looking back at my childhood, it's just like bing, 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 bing of me hitting my head off of everything. I just found it so entertaining to like see what I could do. And I think the silliest thing that actually amused me was me and my friend, and we used to like put what was it, like our water boots, like our rain boots, and we would go into like the mud, and we wouldn't try and get ourselves dirty, but we would just obviously get like our boots dirty, and we'd start like moving our feet like back and forth so that we get like really in to the mud, and then we just like see if we can like grab our feet like out of it, and it was a lot of fun, and it was so much fun. But, you know, I don't talk to her anymore. She was actually the neighbor that lived 3 doors down from me, who lives 3 doors down from me now, even though I moved like 45 minutes away. Like, chicks follow me. Let me tell you right now. She's following me. She knows where I live, and she's gonna come find me. And if you don't hear from me one day, it's probably why. So probably just call on her, okay? Okay, got it. Okay. So she actually, okay, those were also the people that had an issue with their dogs. You know the dogs that I was telling you guys who was running away? Long story short, they don't know how to keep their dogs on a leash, and they keep getting out and they keep running away. And if it wasn't for me for like 3 times, they probably would have got hit by a car. That being said, the other day I was literally just driving home, and one of their dogs was like running around on the street, like on our block, and I was like, are you serious? So like I drive up really slow because like I don't want to hit the dog. I don't want to be responsible for that. And then I just like go over, right? And the dog comes up to my car. I forget the name of it, but like I walked over and I knocked on the door, and the dad comes out, and he was like, "Hi, Jamie." And I was like, "Hi, I just want to let you know, your dog is running around the block on the road, and now he's probably by your garage currently, And as he was talking to me, the dog kind of like runs away from like the garage to like the front door where we're talking, and he's like, "Oh, you silly Billy, like what are you doing? How did you get out?" And I'm like, "Bro, your fence is wide open." Like, and you're probably like, "Oh, it's not their fault, it happens." But like, no, they had like a piece of wood in front of it, and yet like it's still open. Like, just keep an eye on your dog. If you know that your dog is gonna get out, if you know that your fence, make sure to just close your fence. It's not that hard. Like, we have a wooden fence wrapped around our house, and we have a shepherd, so like he won't get out, but like, girl, if he sees a dog, he will run. Like, there was a dog that tried to attack him the other day when my dad was walking him, and he turned around, grabbed it by the neck, and yeeted the boy up in like 3 to 4 feet in the air. I'm not even joking. Like, Togo is my dog, and he does not like other dogs. He's great at protecting, don't get me wrong. But if you have your dog and your dog runs after him or runs after my father or me or my stepmom, your dog is getting yeeted in the air. Prepare to be an astronaut, okay? Like, I can't stand to start where I'm too terrified to have Togo outside, where that neighbor's dog or any of the 3 dogs that have gotten out in our block to trying to attack Togo would do that when we're not here and Togo's outside. Now, Togo, it will always be in the backyard to an extent, unless he's out in the front when my dad is like working in the garage. But like, you guys, if a dog tries, like, my dad is like, "Oh, it's fair game if they come on the lawn." I'm like, "No, Dad, don't say that." Like, I don't know. If you see the dog coming in, like, bring Togo inside, because that's not gonna be good. And it's just, ugh, you guys, it's not fun. It's scary. But yeah, like you said, like, oh, there was a dog that was trying to attack, like, you and, like, your dad in Togo? Yeah, okay, so that happened. And then this, like, huge Great Dane that could tower over his, was it his fence, looked at Togo, and then ran over and started trying to, like, he got out of his, like, lawn, like, his pen, and he started, like, growling and trying to attack him, and my dad, oh, it was bad. It's crazy, but I'm sorry for rambling on, but if you guys like this video, maybe please consider like, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.